The air is thick with tension as we zoom in on a serene riverbank deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. The deceptive calm is shattered by a low, menacing growl. Suddenly, the water's surface breaks, revealing the scaly back of a monstrous crocodile. Its eyes, cold and calculating, lock onto its unsuspecting prey. A majestic jaguar emerges from the dense foliage, its spotted coat glistening in the dappled sunlight. Unaware of the danger lurking beneath the water's surface, it gracefully pads towards the river's edge. The big cat's powerful muscles ripple under its sleek fur. As it lowers its head to drink, the jungle holds its breath. The constant drone of cicadas fades into the background, replaced by an eerie silence. It's as if nature itself is aware of the impending confrontation. The crocodile, a prehistoric predator honed by millions of years of evolution, remains perfectly still, its massive body concealed beneath the murky water. As the jaguar's whiskers touch the water's surface, the crocodile's eyes narrow, its powerful tail coils ready to propel its armored body forward with lightning speed. The tension builds to an almost unbearable level as we wait for the inevitable clash between these two apex predators. The jaguar's ears twitch, sensing something amiss. It raises its head, golden eyes scanning the riverbank, but it's too late. In a heart-stopping moment, the crocodile explodes from the water, its enormous jaws agape, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. Time seems to slow as the jaguar leaps backwards, its reflexes honed by a lifetime of hunting in the unforgiving jungle. The crocodile's massive head misses the big cat by mere inches, its jaws snapping shut with a bone-chilling crack that echoes through the trees. The jaguar, now fully alert to the danger, backs away from the water's edge, its hackles raised and teeth bared in a ferocious snarl. The crocodile, undeterred by its failed ambush, begins to haul its enormous body onto the riverbank, its eyes never leaving its intended prey. What follows is a deadly dance of predator versus predator. The jaguar, agile and quick, circles the lumbering crocodile, looking for an opening. The reptile, for its part, pivots on its short legs, keeping its armored head facing the threat. The jungle around them comes alive with the sounds of alarmed birds and monkeys, their cries adding to the chaotic symphony of the impending battle. The air crackles with electricity as these two forces of nature size each other up, each waiting for the other to make a fatal mistake. The jaguar feints to the left, drawing the crocodile's attention. In a blur of spotted fur, it darts to the right, aiming for the reptile's vulnerable underbelly. But the crocodile is no novice to combat. Its tail whips around with surprising speed, catching the jaguar mid-leap and sending it tumbling across the muddy bank. The big cat recovers quickly, shaking off the blow and circling once more. The crocodile, sensing an advantage, lunges forward, its massive jaws snapping at the jaguar's retreating form. The cat's agility saves it once again, but now it's on the defensive, forced back towards the dense undergrowth. As the battle rages on, the environment itself seems to take sides. Loose vines tangle around the jaguar's paws, hampering its movements. The soft mud of the riverbank gives way under the crocodile's weight, slowing its pursuit. Every element of the jungle becomes a potential ally or enemy in this life-or-death struggle. The jaguar, realizing it's outmatched in terms of raw power, changes tactics. It begins to use the terrain to its advantage, darting between trees and leaping over fallen logs. The crocodile, stubborn in its pursuit, follows doggedly, its ancient instincts driving it forward despite the challenging terrain. Their chase takes them deeper into the jungle, away from the safety of the water. Here, amidst the towering trees and tangled vines, the jaguar has the upper hand. It leads the crocodile on a twisting path, each turn designed to tire and confuse its pursuer. The crocodile, now far from its aquatic comfort zone, begins to show signs of fatigue. Its movements become slower, more labored. The jaguar, sensing weakness, prepares for a counterattack. It climbs a nearby tree with fluid grace, positioning itself on a sturdy branch overhanging the crocodile's path. As the exhausted reptile lumbers beneath the tree, the jaguar strikes. It drops from the branch like a spotted missile, landing squarely on the crocodile's back. Its powerful jaws clamp down on the base of the crocodile's skull, seeking the vulnerable spot that could end the fight in an instant. The crocodile thrashes wildly, its tail lashing back and forth in a desperate attempt to dislodge its attacker. But the jaguar holds firm, its claws digging into the tough hide for purchase. The two titans roll across the forest floor in a whirlwind of scales and fur, neither willing to concede defeat. For a moment, it seems the jaguar has the upper hand. Its teeth sink deeper, searching for that critical weak point. But the crocodile, drawing on reserves of strength born from eons of survival, manages to roll onto its back, crushing the jaguar beneath its massive weight. The big cat yells in pain and surprise, its grip loosening just enough for the crocodile to scramble free. Both predators separate, eyeing each other warily as they catch their breath. The jaguar's sleek coat is now matted with mud and scratches, while the crocodile's hide bears the marks of the cat's claws and teeth. As they face off once more, a new sound cuts through the jungle's cacophony. The distant rumble of thunder signals an approaching storm. The sky darkens ominously, and the first heavy drops of rain begin to fall, pattering against leaves and creating a misty veil between the two combatants. The sudden downpour seems to break the spell of their conflict. The crocodile, sensing the change in weather, begins to retreat towards the river. Its primordial instincts tell it that in the coming flood, the water will be its greatest ally. The jaguar, battered but unbowed, watches its foes withdraw with wary eyes as the rain intensifies, turning the forest floor into a slippery quagmire. Both predators seem to come to an unspoken agreement. This battle, fierce as it was, has ended in a stalemate. The crocodile slides back into the swelling river, disappearing beneath the churning surface with barely a ripple. The jaguar, shaking the water from its coat, melts back into the undergrowth. It moves with a slight limp, a reminder of the fierce struggle, but its eyes still burn with the fire of a born survivor. As it vanishes into the misty depths of the rainforest, we're left with a profound sense of the raw, untamed power of nature. The storm rages on, washing away the signs of the epic battle. The river rises, covering the muddy bank where the confrontation began. The jungle, ever-changing and eternal, absorbs the event as it has countless others over millennia. As the camera pans out, we're reminded that in this primal world, there are no true winners or losers. There is only survival, the endless dance of predator and prey, and the timeless rhythm of life in one of Earth's last great wildernesses. The Amazon, with all its dangers and wonders, continues its ageless cycle, a testament to the enduring power of the natural world.